Ding, 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 boop, boop.
Your cell phone, your wallet, your time, your ideas. No barcode, no party, no ID, no beers. Your bank card, your license, your thoughts, your fears. No SIM card, no disco, no photo, not here. Your blood, your sweat, your passions.
Welcome to Radio Bravery Live. I'm your host, Justin Belshaw. We've got Adam Freeland bringing us in with They Want Your Soul.
Your laughs, your balls, we want your soul. Your house, your home, your life, your cash, your house, your phone. We want your soul. Your house, your home, your life, your cash, your house, your phone. We want your soul. Tell us your habits, your fads, your fears. Give us your address, your shoe size, your years, your digits, your plans, your number, your eyes, your schedule.
We got a lot of news today, a lot of breaking news. We are live, youtube.com/RadioBravery. I am your host, Justin Belshaw.
Take insurance, take a look,
no shame, no shame, no
get
embarrassment. We are here unabashedly, vicariously living our lives freely as Americans.
Buy you drugs, we'll sell you crap, we'll charge you back. Wanna buy big guns, we'll want the cash.
Thank you for joining me live, youtube.com/RadioBravery, facebook.com/RadioBravery. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Radio Bravery, and check out the beta site, radiobravery.wixsite.com/news. Soon it will be radiobravery.com, and we will be expanding our platform as we've got the classical liberal behind us, the Christmas tree for the war on Christmas, the pine cone for the pineal gland, the cutout for America, and the Belshaw family with the American flag. I'm your host, Justin Belshaw. This is Radio Bravery Live. And I don't want your soul. I want your soul to be free. Now let's go and jump into following the headlines, because hashtag no pseudo intellectuals here at Radio Bravery Live. Just knowledge, research, and empowerment for all humans everywhere, because all lives matter. I just posted a really great photo on my Instagram that said, it's okay to be white, it's okay to be black, and if you disagree with one of these statements, you are part of the problem. Incredible, incredible meme. Really, really love it. And I'm going to keep spreading that one all day long. I'm probably going to make a t-shirt with that as well for Radio Bravery Live. We're going to be coming out with some t-shirts. We're going to be expanding. We're going to be putting up a projector screen on the back. We're going to get a new microphone. And yeah, we're going to keep this show rolling as we follow the headlines here at Radio Bravery Live, youtube.com/Radio Bravery. Let's go and jump into the first headline from the Kansas City Star. Kansas Democrat Andrea Ramsey, accused of sexual harassment, will now drop out of the U.S. House race. Uh-oh. Here's more allegations every day, and it really seems to be surrounding the Democratic Party. It's kind of weird the way that happens. The Democratic Party, the party that started, that ran for the Ku Klux Klan, they represented the KKK back in the day. That was the party of the KKK, the Democratic Party. Just look it up yourself. Do your own research. Hashtag do your own research. Don't trust me, trust your gut, okay? Think for yourself. Don't trust the mainstream media, because the mainstream media lies and deceives. Project Mockingbird, Operation Mockingbird, go and check that out. That's a CIA operation, putting CIA agents in mainstream media news organizations like CIA, talking about probably Wolf Blitzer, Anderson Cooper, yeah, scumbags like that. Yeah, we are live. So yeah, this is from the Kansas City Star. Andrea Ramsey, a Leawood Democrat, decided to run for Congress after joining neighbors at a protest outside U.S. Representative Kevin Yoder's Overland Park office the day Yoder cast a key vote to appeal the Affordable Care Act. Andrea Ramsey, a Democratic candidate for Congress, will now drop out of the race. The Kansas City Star asked her about accusations in a 2005 lawsuit that she sexually harassed and retaliated against a male subordinate who said he had rejected her advances. Oh, these people are pathetic. Multiple sources with knowledge of the case told the Star that the man reached a settlement with Lab 1, the company where Ramsey was executive vice president of human resources. It's always these human resources and ethics committee people that are doing most of the harassing. It's crazy. Court documents show that the man, Gary Funkhauser, yeah, Funkhauser, I like that last name, the Lab and Lab 1 agreed to dismiss the case permanently after mediation in 2006. Yeah, so we see another so-called fake liberal falling to sexual harassment and assault allegations. Always shocking. No, not really. Because who's the real classical liberal? This guy. Who's the real true progressive? This guy. And this guy. Not an atheist, by the way, if you didn't know. Here's another article from thehill.com, exclusive. Prominent lawyers sought donor cash for 2 Trump accusers. Uh-oh! I covered this on my last show, how Bill O'Reilly came out saying that he has recordings of a Democrat offering $200,000 for a woman to lie about accusations against Donald Trump. And now The Hill is reporting a well-known women's rights lawyer sought to arrange compensation from donors and tabloid media outlets for women who made or considered making sexual misconduct allegations against Donald Trump during the final months of the 2016 presidential race, according to documents and interviews. California lawyer Lisa Bloom's efforts included offering to sell alleged victim stories to TV outlets in return for a commission for herself, arranging a donor to pay off one Trump accuser's mortgage, and attempting to secure a 6-figure payment for another woman who ultimately declined to come forward after being offered as much as $750,000. Yes, folks, this is incredible. Once again, there has still never been a single shred of evidence against any sexual harassment allegations against Donald Trump. There's been zero evidence. But now we have 2 cases of women being offered $200,000 and $750,000, and a third case of having their mortgage paid off to make fake allegations against the president of our country. This is treasonous bullcrap, and I am sick and tired of the lies and manipulation of the fake news media. The women's accounts were chronicled in contemporaneous and contractual documents, emails, and text messages reviewed by thehill.com, including an exchange of text between one woman and Bloom that suggested political action committees supporting Hillary Clinton were contracted during the effort. Bloom, who has assisted dozens of women in prominent harassment cases and also defended film executive Harvey Weinstein. So, let me just go back because you might not have connected these 2 dots. California lawyer Lisa Bloom is the one who included the offering to sell alleged victim stories and get a commission for herself. So California lawyer Lisa Bloom also represented Harvey Weinstein, who has over 80 sexual harassment allegations now and 2 open investigations, and he is going to go to prison. But Bloom, she defended him. She defended film executive Harvey Weinstein earlier this year, represented 4 women considering making accusations against Trump last year. 2 went public and 2 declined. In a statement from The Hill, to The Hill, Bloom acknowledged she engaged in discussions to secure donations for women who made or considered making accusations against Trump before last year's election. Donors reached out to my firm directly to help some women I represented, said Bloom, whose clients also included accusers of Bill Cosby and Bill O'Reilly. Bloom said her goal in securing money was not to pressure the women to come forward, but rather to help them relocate and arrange security. Like anybody's gonna attack a woman who is claiming sexual harassment. They're a hero. If they're a hero, if their story's true, why would they need to hide? Why would they need security? Why would they need to be relocated? You know, they should be protected by the entire society of the world who supports them. But no. She was only giving them hundreds of thousands of dollars to relocate them in exchange security. Yeah, you can try playing that off all you want, but you are a scumbag, Lisa Bloom. You are a complete scumbag, dirty, lying, manipulative user of women. This woman should go to prison. This woman is the real harasser, trying to get women to lie, trying to manipulate women and people's lives. Get the hell out of our country. This is disgusting, and it is going to continue to break all through the rest of the year until next and into next year. I'm sure we are going to see all the evidence of all the people that they attempted to pay off to try and lie about our president. But nope. None of them are true. None of them have ever been proven. And if you can prove it, I would love to see it. But you can't, because that's a fact. There is no evidence of sexual harassment or sexual assault by Donald Trump ever. Except for, one of the Bushes was secretly recording him while he was on The Apprentice, with hundreds of women all over flocking themselves around him, throwing themselves at him because he's a major worldwide media star and TV show star. And he said, oh yeah, I can practically grab him by the pussy. Who cares? Who gives a shit? He didn't grab him by the pussy. He never, ever did. And he never, ever will. Because Donald Trump is a conservative, a libertarian, a man with respect and morals, unlike basically the entire Democratic Party, who sits there, and we've had, I believe, over 40 now Democrats who've been accused of sexual assault. And there's been 1 or 2 Republicans, I believe. It is insane. It is insane, folks. Read the writing on the wall. Read between the lines. I always thought that I was a Democrat growing up as a child, as a young person. I grew up in a conservative family, in a Baptist household, and I definitely rebelled against that. As soon as I hit like age 12, I was like, oh my god, I'm a Democrat, I'm a liberal. And I realized that no, I'm actually a classical liberal. I'm a conservative, and I have conservative views, and I don't need to be ashamed about it. And you don't either. It's okay to be conservative. You can still be liberal and conservative. You can have both views, and you can be pro-gay marriage, pro-gay sex, pro-gay people, pro-LGBTQ. I don't care, but don't force it down my throat. So that's where we are. We're going to see more and more exclusive evidence of prominent lawyers sought donor cash for true Trump accusers. That is where we are today. Now let's go to this next article from the Washington Times, which is one of the better news outlets out there. This headline is, illegal immigration on border now surges back to Obama levels, and this is mostly to blame by MS-13. Nearly 40,000 immigrants were nabbed attempting to jump the border in November, which was up to about 12% compared to October, which is up about 12% compared to October, and more than twice the monthly numbers from March and April when Mr. Trump touted his early accomplishments. So you see, they are desperately, these gangs, these cartels are desperately trying to get in before the wall goes up. Perhaps just as worrisome for officials is the rise in families traveling together, which surged 45% last month, and unaccompanied minors traveling without parents, which rose 26%. And oh, by the way, unaccompanied minors can be 29 years old or younger. That's the way Obama made those definitions under the Dreamers. So that is one article there. The illegal immigration border surges right now, and Trump has now responded saying, Trump to MS-13, we're throwing you the hell out of our country. Yes, we're going to get rid of them completely very soon. Yeah, let's go and go to that clip right here.
Of immigration. We want a system that puts the needs of American families, taxpayers, and security first. That is why I have also directed the federal government, law enforcement, to work closely with our state and local police to destroy criminal cartels like the savages of MS-13.
Yeah, they are savage pieces of shit. I said on my last show,
already this year, the Department of Justice has worked with partners in Central America to arrest and charge roughly 4,000 MS-13 members. And the Department of Homeland Security has arrested nearly 800 MS-13 gang members and associates, an 83% increase from the previous year, and we're much higher this year than we were last year, and we'll get rid of them completely very soon, right?
Right. He's speaking at the FBI Academy right now.
Earlier this year, ICE officers conducted the largest crackdown on criminal gangs in the history of our country. In just 6 weeks, ICE, these are great people too, great people, and the Border Patrol agents, great people, and our law enforcement partners arrested nearly 1,400 suspects and seized more than 200 illegal firearms and nearly 600 rounds of narcotics and over 600 pounds. It's a lot of stuff. Recently, prosecutions of criminal firearm possessions were up 23%. To any member of MS-13 listening, I have a message for you. We will find you. We will arrest you. We will jail you. We will throw you the hell out of the country. Rounds of narcotics.
That is incredible.
And over 600 pounds. It's a lot of stuff. Recently, prosecutions of criminal firearm possessions were up 23%. To any member of MS-13 listening, I have a message for you.
We got a message for you,
We
MS-13.
will find you. We will arrest you. We will jail you. We will throw you the hell out of the country. I mean, somehow I like it better than jail. Jail we have to take care of. Who the hell wants to take care of?
Throw them the hell out of this country now. We are sick and tired of you, MS-13. You're going to hell. You're going the hell out of this country. I love it. Love it. Love it. I woke up listening to that speech at the FBI Academy earlier this morning. It was a very great speech. He's so polite to law enforcement agents, unlike Black Lives Matter and garbage like that, who just spat all over our law enforcement, people who protect us, the people who keep us safe, the people who walk our streets every day with a target on their back. Now let's go to this next article from NBC New York. I covered this on my last show. Long Island boy brutally killed with machete by group in alleged MS-13 attack. This is from Long Island, and that's why Donald Trump is saying he's kicking them the hell out of this country, because we're not going to have 15-year-old boys killed anymore in our country by machetes, by pieces of trash like MS-13. You're going down, folks. You're going down. God is going to cut you down. Now, I'm going to go to this video from Roger Stone talking about Omarosa. This is from February 1st, 2017, way earlier this year, months ago, as he was talking about Omarosa and how she deserved to be kicked out of the White House. Let's go to this clip.
Joining us now, Zilly Danto is an attorney, a poet, a playwright, an activist for human rights in Haiti. And the situation in Haiti is grave. Not only was the nation of Haiti raped by the federal government under Barack Obama and raped by the federal government under Bill Clinton as a special UN advisor or controller, but also raped by Hillary Clinton and her State Department. The people of Haiti were hit by a horrific hurricane. They needed housing and roads and hospitals and schools. And hundreds of millions, if not billions, were raised by the great people of this world and by a benevolent federal government. And none of that money was used to restore the nation of Haiti. Dr. Zanto, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Roger, for having me.
So I know that this story that you're going to lay out for people does not have a happy ending, but review for us what the Clintons have done to Haiti, how they have inserted a puppet government now through election fraud, what that puppet government is doing, and what we can expect from President Trump.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. And I haven't spoken to you since the election, so congratulations. I know how hard you worked. And we also worked very, very hard to try to have Mrs. Clinton and Bill Clinton not be a third term for Obama. But though you guys won, we won in the United States, we are losing in Haiti. There was an election on November 20th, 2 weeks after the presidential election in the United States. And this is the second time that election was run. The first time it was run was in 2015, and there was massive fraud by his name is Jovenel Moïse. He's a consultant-created, Washington-backed Obama-Clinton candidate. And there was such massive fraud the first time in 2015 that Haiti had to rerun the election. The Clintons are not letting go, people. They are committing absolutely fraud with this man. He had an election on November 20th. They said that
Haiti, by the way, is the country where the Clintons would go to basically traffic children, in my opinion. They were in cahoots with the woman who was caught trafficking children, and Bill Clinton intervened to let her get away after she was kidnapping over 30 children out of Haiti.
For this Washington-backed Clinton donor candidate, Jovenel Moïse, who's currently under investigation before he even gets inaugurated, which is supposed to be this February 7th. He's under investigation for money laundering. He has also been accused of having a drug strip in this business that he has. No one in Haiti knew this guy a year ago. He was created by Antonia Sola, Washington consultant, in order to continue the plundering that you just mentioned with regards to the Clintons in Haiti, because they had a doctorate election in 2011 after the earthquake with Michel Mateli. He was the carnival singer, very crass man. It's all written up now. Everybody knows that election was doctored by the Clinton and Cheryl Mills. Now they're doing it again, and they're trying to push him through before Donald Trump gets a chance to look at what's going on. And we're hoping that Donald Trump pays attention, because the whole political party is a bunch of drug dealers, money launderers, criminals that these Clinton folks can blackmail. And they're trying to put them on top of the Haitian people. And we're asking Donald Trump, who promised to champion us. We worked really hard to get him elected. We want him to pay attention to what's going on. We don't want this inauguration to happen.
Well, I was very privileged to march with several hundred Haitian Americans and other Haitians outside the office of New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman, when Schneiderman opened an investigation into the Trump Foundation, but refused to open an investigation into the Clinton Foundation and its illegal activities in Haiti. So I have been, my consciousness has been raised on this issue. Like you, I have been hopeful that President Trump will wipe these corrupt...
Let's jump to the part about Omarosa here.
I find astounding, something I learned less than an hour ago. Silly, as you know, Omarosa Manigault is of Haitian descent. She, of course, starred on The Apprentice. She is a top aide to President Donald Trump. Surely she will educate the president about what has really happened in Haiti and how the people of Haiti have been raped, how the country is being pillaged, how Clintons and their foundation and their globalist buddies are getting rich, and why this government should be seated. Aren't you confident that she will do that?
I don't know, Miss Manigault, but if she is the person that's supposed to be educating President Trump about Haiti, then that hasn't happened. This is...
Of course not.
The election happened on November 8th. We have never been contacted. I have been told that folks that are connecting to Trump are folks that are part of the Clinton Foundation. I know, I actually didn't know that Omarosa Manigault was of Haitian descent.
I believe that she has some Haitian heritage, but I guess my more important question here was rhetorical. Because I hear what you hear. I hear Omarosa is ushering the wrong people into seeing the president.
Yep.
I hear Omarosa is advocating for the Clinton-positioned gangster coup d'etat in which they stole an election to install a confection, a consultant-created puppet, so that the rape of Haiti can continue. Now, I met Omarosa at the inauguration. She seems like a...
So that is Roger Stone on February 1st, 2017. Tomorrow's news yesterday, months ago, predicting that Omarosa was not good for the White House. And now, just like everybody else in the swamp being drained, Omarosa has been fired. She was allegedly escorted out of the building after trying to protest her firing. That's what happens when you don't go with the America First agenda, okay? So, Omarosa, bye-bye. You are done. You didn't help Haiti, and you didn't help this country, and you didn't help Donald Trump. So, swamp drained. It continues to be drained with scum like Omarosa. Sorry, lady, but you don't have anything to bring to the table other than some Clinton connections, deceit, and manipulation for the American people. So John Kelly escorted her out there the other day. That is the one good thing John Kelly's done so far. But he does need to lift the ban on Infowars.com articles, since they daily are breaking tomorrow's news today. So that's really great to see that Omarosa is finally out. Dina Powell is out. Sean Spicer is out. Reince Priebus is out. All of the swamp is being slowly drained as Donald Trump slowly gets wiser and wiser as a president, in my opinion. Now let's jump to the next article here from abcnews.com. Knife-wielding man shot at Amsterdam's Schiphol airport. This is not a shocker. This is just another example of probably radical Islamic terrorism all over Europe. Dutch military police said they shot a knife-wielding man on Friday at one of Europe's busiest airports. The Royal Netherlands Marechaussee announced via Twitter that the situation is safe at Amsterdam's Schiphol airport after the suspect who threatened to use a knife was detained and removed from the scene. So that is breaking news there in Europe, in Amsterdam. And then we've got this one from the New York Post. Palestinian terrorist shot before he could detonate suicide belt. Another life's loser fail as ISIS continues to blow themselves up. You suck, jackass. That's a Happy Gilmore quote, one of my favorites. You suck, jackass. Palestinian man was shot Friday after stabbing an Israeli border agent police officer in the West Bank. Oh, wow, weird. The West Bank, where radical Islamic terrorism breeds. The latest violent fallout of President Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as the Jewish state capital. Again, why are all of these Palestinians so violent? I thought Islam was a religion of peace. Why are they trying to kill Jewish people? Are you xenophobic? Are you xenophobic? Because I'm not xenophobic. I don't, and I'm not Islamophobic, but I'm radical Islamophobic. Yeah, I am radical Islamic terrorism phobic because it's disgusting and it's murderous and it attacks Jewish people all over Israel and Palestine as these radical Islamic terrorists are blowing up bombs, shooting off rockets, and stabbing people and lighting fires all over Palestine and Israel right now, just because Donald Trump wants to move the embassy. Grow up, shut the hell up, and move on with your lives, you pathetic losers. Life's losers. Losers, losers, losers. ISIS got thumbs up their butt just sitting there like, we're real men. We're powerful. We go them. We blow themselves up. We blow ourselves up and then we win. We are winners. We win because we blow ourselves up with suicide belt. No, you are pathetic. Pathetic life's losers, just as Donald Trump nailed it. There's a new documentary that I'm going to watch by Joel Gilbert called The Art of the Insult. I really hope they have life's losers in that one because that is such a good hashtag for ISIS. Let's go ahead and move on from radical Islamic terrorism, the religion of peace, to this Reuters article, Reuters.com. Presidential hopeful wants Finland out of EU, says nationalists will bounce back. And this is just another step forward for nationalism around the world. We got a new female Donald Trump moving up. Finland will leave the European Union and position itself as the Switzerland of the North to protect its independence if Laura Huhtasaari, the presidential candidate of Eurosceptic Finns party, has her way. This is a very pretty woman. Finns party deputy chairman and presidential candidate Laura Huhtasaari poses for a picture at Finland's parliament. I would love to see this beautiful nationalist win. She told Reuters in an interview she wants to tighten immigration rules. Weird, maybe it's because of radical Islamic terrorism and terrorist attacks every frickin' day. Huhtasaari, dubbed Finland's Marine Le Pen after France's National Front leader, is a long shot, but she believes she has a real chance in the January election as her party has taken a fresh start following its removal of the coalition government in June. The rise in Europe of parties that are critical towards the EU and immigration is due to bad, unjust politics. The role for Finland in the Eurozone is the role of a loser and payer. I do not want Finland to become a province of EU. Finns must stand up for Finland's interests. Yes! Finland first. America first. Germany first. Europe first. France first. Come on. This is about nationalism and promoting your own people, your own country, your own progressiveness, and your own people, your own movement, your own freedom. This is incredible. I love that all of these movements are sparking up all across the world because we are taking our freedoms back. It has nothing to do with political party or politics. It is non-partisan completely. These people are nationalists for their people. They actually represent their people. We are seeing a giant tidal wave of a shift in everything of the balance of politics as we finally see representatives actually representing their people. It's incredible, incredible. So unbelievably just promising and hopeful, and I have so much hope for the future now. Ever since Donald Trump was elected. This is the first time in my life I've been proud to be an American, proud to be a free person, and it feels great. Now I'm going to get a little away from politics and jump to an article from San Francisco, the epicenter of illegal immigrants murdering people in cold blood, like Kate Steinle, the poor woman that was shot in the back by an illegal immigrant who was completely let off without manslaughter or murder charges. California health officials released guidelines to avoid cell phone radiation. Now, I've been saying this for a while, folks. Block It Pocket is a really great item that you can get at InfoWarsStore.com for a very affordable price. And it's very comfortable. You can put it in your pocket or in your coat pocket, and it's not super bulky or anything like that. And it blocks the Wi-Fi and cell phone radiation. But now California health officials release guidelines to avoid cell phone radiation. Now, if you go down in this article, Dr. Karen Smith with the California Department of Public Health said, "We recognize that there are a lot of people in the general public that have some concerns about their cell phone and whether you're using a cell phone is safe. When you sleep, you keep the cell phone you need to keep your cell phone at least arm's length away from your body." When you go to sleep at night, you need to keep your cell phone at least arm's length away from your body. That's what they're recommending, and I do that. I'm going to continue to do that. I think I'm going to put my cell phone from now on about 10 feet away from me, maybe even further when I sleep. And I don't carry it in my pocket anymore on my pants because I'm worried about my testosterone and sperm count. The research suggests cell phones could increase a risk for brain cancer, tumors, low sperm count, headaches, and impaired memory, hearing, and sleep. So I don't carry my cell phone in my pocket anymore. I now carry it in my coat pocket, and I am buying a Block It Pocket this Christmas, and I'm buying a Block It Pocket for my family as well, and I'm going to urge them every day to use it because we don't need lower sperm counts, we don't need higher risk of cancer because that's already, at record numbers every day, and no one needs a headache or impaired memory, hearing, or sleep, and I have had problems sleeping lately, so that could be due to my cell phone use being next to my body all the time. So check out that article at sanfrancisco.cbslocal.com. California cell phone radiation guidelines. That's a really great story, very helpful. Then we've got this one from the mirror.co.uk. This is the Daily Mirror. Psychologist blinds woman with drain cleaner because she wanted to be disabled. Oh, yeah, wow. Loving. This is so beautiful. These people are mentally ill. That's, you could say that's my opinion, but I mean, I don't see how there's much leeway in that term, mentally ill. This woman had a psychologist pour Drano in her eyes so that she could go blind. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. Jewel Shooping has body integrity identity disorder or mental illness, a condition in which able-bodied people believe they are meant to be disabled. This is fucking insane. This is totally nuts. And I'm sorry, I do not support it in any way. I don't support people mutilating themselves. No, sorry. No. If you want to do that in your backyard, I guess go for it, but I'm not going to support you. You are fucking nuts, and you are mentally ill. This woman is not better because she poured Drano in her eyes. I'm sorry. There's no factual way that you can tell me that this woman is physically better because she poured Drano in her own eyes or had a psychologist do it for her. You're a dumbass, and you are not bettering yourself. You are mentally ill, and you need to be locked up in a loony bin. That until you don't want to pour Drano in your eyes anymore. That's the only answer. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. I don't agree. Now I'm going to move on to this one because we're kind of on a crazy streak of news right now. Review: Eminem has made the worst album of his career. With Revival, a well-intended, tragically haphazard mess. Oh, you're such a loser, Eminem. You are such a loser. Life's loser, Eminem, has produced his worst album yet. Oh, man. I'm going to pull up now the start of Eminem's downfall. This is where it all went wrong. This is, let's see, Eminem, this is, Eminem's pathetic, freestyle against Donald Trump. Let's go ahead and, I'm sorry, I can't even control myself. This guy's so pathetic. Oh, man. Eminem, dude, you're a loser, man. You are burying yourself. You're digging yourself into a deeper hole. You should probably just quit music now while you're, I wouldn't say ahead, but before it gets worse for you, because they now say, critics are saying this is the worst album he's ever made, and it is really not surprising after this display of absolute stupidity where he goes trying to freestyle, quote unquote, against the president. Let's go to this.
I'm right here. Wait, how was I gonna start this off? I forgot. Oh yeah. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Donald Trump? Probably not, but that's all I got till I come up with a solid... Got a plan and now I got a hatchet like a damn Apache with a tomahawk. I'ma walk inside a mosque on Ramadan and say a prayer that every time talks, she gets a I'ma stop.
You're so stupid. You suck so bad.
But we better give Obama props, cause what we got in office now's a kamikaze that'll probably cause a nuclear holocaust. And while the drama pops and he waits for to quiet down, he'll just gas his plane up and fly around till the bombing stops.
This is the worst freestyle I've ever heard in my life.
Intensity's heightened.
My roommate can freestyle better than this.
Trump, when it comes to giving it, you're stingy as I am. Except when it comes to having to go against me, you hide.
He's all out of breath.
Cause you don't got the like an empty asylum. Racism's the only thing he's fantastic for. Cause that's how he gets his rocks off and he's orange. Yeah, sick tan. That's why he wants us to disband, cause he cannot withstand the fact we're not afraid of Trump walking on eggshells. I came to stomp. That's why he keeps screaming, drain the swamp, cause he's in quicksand.
Oh my god, zero flow, horrible rhyming, you look like a retard, and you're standing in a parking garage with a bunch of old cars and people standing there like you cool and you have a posse. This guy's so pathetic. Oh my god. Let's show you a real rap. Millie Weaver's oh man, this one is the best. Millie Weaver kills it. This is reporter out raps Eminem. This is Millie Weaver from Infowars.com.
Well, the BET Hip Hop Awards air tonight. Rapper Eminem used the opportunity to let the world know what he thinks about President Trump. Listen.
I love this.
Wait, how was I gonna start this
Wait, wait, what did Hillary Clinton tell me to say again?
That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Donald Trump? Probably not, but that's all I got.
You're talking all this trash on Trump. Man, we all know you're just another Illuminati chump.
Got a plan and now I gotta hatch it like a damn Apache with a tomahawk.
Eminem, you think you're woke, but you're really just a joke. Your freestyle raps, man, they sound like crap. Yeah, and my raps, they don't sound that good, but at least I'm not pretending I'm from the hood.
I'ma walk inside a mosque on Ramadan and say a prayer.
Oh, so now you want to talk about prayer, Mr. Satanic Illuminati Jihadi?
She gets a I'ma stop.
Well, obviously Eminem didn't take his brain force today. Infowarsstore.com.
We better give Obama props.
Give Obama props for what? Benghazi, Fast and Furious, and you can keep your doctor, you can keep your healthcare plan. Oh wait, not!
Intensity's heightened, tensions are rising. Trump, when it comes to giving a you're stingy as I am.
Yeah, you may be stingy, Eminem, but Trump gave over $1 million of his own money to the victims of Hurricane Harvey. Yeah. Put up or shut up.
It's like we take a step forwards then backwards. But this is his form of distraction. Plus he gets an enormous reaction when he attacks the NFL.
They're kneeling for our flag, acting like it's a tattered old rag, while they're benefiting from the lifestyles that these fallen soldiers never had.
So we focus on that instead of talking Puerto Rico.
Actually, Puerto Rico got caught withholding so that idiots like you could go out and scold him.
Then says he wants to lower our taxes. Then who's gonna pay for his extravagant trips back and forth with his fam to his golf resorts and his mansions? Same shit that he tormented Hillary for and he slandered.
Yeah, Trump called out the Clinton Foundation from stealing money from the Haiti nation. Bet you don't want to talk about that in your little rap.
Then does it more from his endorsement of banning support for the Klansmen.
The only KKK loving I've seen is Hillary Clinton kissing all up on Senator Byrd. She needs to get her mouth cleaned.
Fork and a dagger in this racist 94-year-old grandpa who keeps ignoring our past historical deplorable factors.
I'm sorry, Eminem, you want to talk about racism and bigotry and all this holier-than-thou virtue-signaling crap? Coming from the guy who talks about murdering, raping, and killing women regularly in your music videos, shut up.
This is for Colin. Ball up a fist.
Oh, Colin
Kaepernick. Keep that ball.
This is for your talking all this trash.
He's gonna get rid of all immigrants.
I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far.
He's gonna build that thing up taller than this.
Build the wall. Build the wall.
Build that wall. Build that wall.
And any fan of mine who's a supporter of his, I'm drawing in the sand a line. You're either for or against.
Newsflash, Eminem, there's already been a line drawn in the sand. And you know what? You're standing on the side with all the globalists and rich celebrity elitists.
And if you can't decide who you like more in your split on who you should stand beside, I'll do it for you with this.
Wow. He just
and
said,
by the looks of your album
sales,
it's apparent that the American people have already done this.
We love our military, and we love our country.
Really?
We love our Somalis. We love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so sweet.
You sold out, sellout, so get the hell out. Americans don't care about another whining celebrity millionaire.
Boom! That's a bomb drop by Millie Weaver from Infowars.com as she just burns Eminem to a crisp, just like the critics did on his newest album, Revival. Oh, you mean Revival from the Grave? Because you're going right back in it, buddy, just like your career. You're pathetic, and you're a life's loser. That is the future of Eminem. More failure. And it is just pathetic. Life's losers. He might as well go join ISIS. Let's see. Let's go to this. Los Angeles.cbs local article, Star Wars fans storm theater lobby over lack of sound during Last Jedi, which had a record low turnout, even worse than the last Star Wars. Star Wars fans at the Burbank Theater went to the dark side when a screening of The Last Jedi played without sound for 20 minutes. Moviegoers ran into the lobby, storming it in their costumes like a bunch of losers. We want a sound to our movies. We don't want to live our real lives. We want to live vicariously through Star Wars. I'm Han Solo. I'm Jabba the Hutt. Shut the hell up and start living your lives, you pathetic people. God, this is what people, the mass mental illness sheeple really care about. 20 minutes of a movie without sound. That's worth rioting over. Not people getting murdered in the streets by illegal immigrants. No. Not a 15-year-old boy getting stabbed by a machete 8 times or something and his body being thrown in the bushes. Let's not get together about that. Let's get together over the Star Wars Last Jedi and let's riot over that. God, it is so stupid. You pathetic people, stop giving a shit about stupid movies and wake up and live the real animating contest of liberty and life. That's what it's all about, folks. This is incredible. Doing this, learning, researching. Oh man, it's so much more exciting than a movie or a TV show, I'll tell you what. Now let's jump to this next article from Denver.cbslocal.com. This is local Denver news. Video shows large fireball seen over Denver Thursday night. This is a really interesting video that I thought I'd just cover just for the hell of it. But let's go ahead and pull up a display capture so you can see this video. It's kind of interesting. I don't have a really theory over it yet, but I thought it was worth covering. Let's see if this will play here. Oh, we got a 30-second ad. Oh, weird. I love how just the whole entire world wide web of pages, except for Infowars.com and DrudgeReport.com, you have to go to an ad before you get to the website. There's only like and NewsWars.com. There's like 3 websites and Project Veritas that you don't have to watch a 30-second ad to actually see the news. But here's that video. Large fireball seen over Denver Thursday night.
Oh wow, is that for real? Oh wow.
Very interesting, very interesting. Could be just a meteor or an asteroid or something like that, something small. But very interesting. Who knows? Just thought I'd cover that. We'll continue to see what develops.
Anyone who spent time in Colorado's out.
Lastly, on this edition of Radio Bravery Live, Friday, December 15th, 2017, as we're almost halfway through we're about halfway through the month of December, and about 16 days to 2018, the second year of President Donald Trump's presidency. The last article I'm going to cover here is from here, let me remove this display. The last article is from CBS Local as well, Minnesota. 95-year-old Marine daughter stops burglar. Or 95-year-old Marine fights burglar. Daughter chases him through town. This is incredible. This is an incredible story of human will and American valor, of just real bravery and just real badass people protecting themselves, protecting their freedom. An alleged burglar got more than he bargained for when he entered a Wisconsin home of 95-year-old former Marine and his daughter. Fred, a World War II veteran, says his dog started barking and alerted him to someone breaking in through the back door of the West Alice house on December 4th. I was, quote, I was almost standing nose to nose with him. That was a shocker, the veteran told Journal Sentinel. Fred added that the robber threatened to kill him and his dog if he didn't hand over his wallet. I wasn't scared. I was so damn mad, the veteran of the war in the Pacific told reporters. The 95-year-old was able to wrestle the alleged burglar, Gary Wells, to the ground before the homeowner's daughter ran downstairs to help fight the thief off. Fred's motivated 51-year-old daughter, Mary, then took off after Wells, chasing the burglar for 6 blocks before catching and holding him down for police. This is an incredible story of true Americana, true freedom, live free or die. That is the way that this country is supposed to be run, by people protecting themselves. The police are there to pick the guy up and put him in jail. That's what the police are there for. And you should be having the knowledge and skill set of this 51-year-old woman who chased the burglar for 6 blocks and then held him down and kept him there until the police got there. What a couple of badasses. That is a badass family. I completely commend them. That's true Americana. Quote, I was mad because of what he did to my dad, Mary said. We jumped over 2 fences and ran through 12 yards, the Marine's daughter added. Mary eventually caught up with the crook after the 53-year-old's leg got caught in a picket fence. It was just reflexes. I guess it rubbed off from my father. She chased his ass down and held him down, and the West Alice family, who asked for their last name to not be used, said they were fortunate. Wells did not have a gun at the time. The father-daughter team also saved the property from another Wisconsin home as police found the alleged burglar with 9 silver and gold cufflinks on him. Authorities are now looking for the rightful owners of the stolen goods, thanks to this father and daughter duo that took this burglar down. Incredible. What an unbelievable act of true Americana and true freedom. These people are an example of who we should all be more like. And I'm very proud to tell this story. That's oh man, I love it. It's incredible. 95-year-old and a 51-year-old woman and man just taking a burglar, a criminal down on their own. That's what this country is all about. Now, that was the last article here on this edition of Radio Bravery Live. Please subscribe today. I need more subscribers, more views. I want to be going live all the time from my phone, which I can't do until I get 10,000 views. So we got a ways to go, but I think we can do it together here on Radio Bravery Live. YouTube.com/RadioBravery, Facebook.com/RadioBravery. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Radio Bravery, and the beta site is radiobravery.wixsite.com/news. I'm your host, Justin Belshaw. Again, thank you so much for joining me on this Friday edition, December 15th, 2017 of Radio Bravery Live. I don't want your soul, the globalists want your soul, and I want you to be free. Free your mind, because knowledge is power. We've got Adam Freeland bringing us out.
Here's blue jeans, here's padded bars, here's armpit wax, here's football shirt, here's baseball cap, here's long talk shows, here's video.
I love you, I support you, I'm grateful for all of you. You are my family, and I am so grateful to be an American. I love you. Put America first, folks. Put yourself first. Put freedom first. And let's make ourselves great again. That's what I'm doing. And I feel great. Thank you so much for joining me on this very special edition of Radio Bravery Live. And Merry Christmas.
Watch these picture-weary retards bang their fucking skulls together and congratulate you on living in the land of freedom. Here you go, America. You are free.